It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Leading the Lions, of course, the unmistakable Dan Campbell just embodies Detroit football now as he enters year 5, coming off those back-to-back division titles. And on the other side, averaging over 11 wins a year in his 6 seasons leading the Packers so far, Matt LaFleur. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Kicking team.
Shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Going to the ground again on first. In there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, gone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Putting the tight end in motion. Goff on 3rd. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
The Lions readying for the punt. No doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. And bringing them out, one of 2 quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
Look, there are pressures that come along with being a first-round pick. You're expected to lead your team to bigger and better things right away, no matter the situation you're drafted into. But to his credit, he hasn't shied away from any of those pressures. He's been the guy they needed off the field. Now we finally get to see what he can do on it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here's Dart. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first. We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Romeo Dobbs, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Got his man, it's golden. Down to the 10. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. The put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. He's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. I'm just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They're going to throw again. Goff has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 45-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. It's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he works this to the 38 before going down. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. The Packers on top early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stop to the air now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Raymond there to grab it. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Gain of 15 there. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 5.
They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Motion the tight end over. On 3rd and goal, Goff. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on it. Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. You're going to try to throw for it. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Packers to Matthew Golden, ready to take over once again on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And he's gonna take this down to the opposing 44. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Going to run again with Jacobs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dart out of the shotgun. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Darts back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Lions 7.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions offense returning to the field. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Zappy to the air now. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
As a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
That's taken on the 7. The Packers and Matthew Golden ready to take over once again on offense. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Here starts. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
That's another. First down.
To throw, here's Dart. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Dart gonna throw again. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Lions 7. McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Lions get one more series here before halftime. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Throwing is Zappy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
9 yards. It's second down.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's second and 19. Throwing here just before halftime. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Today is the day we've been working towards all summer, the debut of our new halftime show. So without further ado, let's roll. Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the second-year man, Trey.
What the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Cut down the field, Golden. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The Good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Go play action. Here's Dart. Absolutely fires this one right side. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. McManus on for the extra point. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. They've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Goff. It is caught left side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the gun, Goff. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Packers will take over along the midfield stripe back to the interception and return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Still going inside the 35. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
McManus on for the extra point. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Taking he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Zappi setting to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down. Now Zappi has him on the quick hitter. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Packers going nickel on third.
12 yards on the play. Leads to third.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
It's a fake, direct snap to the up man. And they'll bring him down, but not before the fake gets them a first down. Looking to throw, Zappi. Screen here for Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
19 Tiger.
Third and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. On now comes their punter. Jack Fox will kick it away. He gets it away, and wow, he got under this one. It is driven sky high. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Packers and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense.
And go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He's got room to roll. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Well, we talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
This our last play of the quarter.
18 card. Check. Smash. 60 Bobcat.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
At the 60. Go.
Here's Zappi. Cut out left. Shoves him off. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And the Lions have a first down. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 14-yard line.
Zappi. He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions get it back to a 19-point deficit. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Could make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
Throwing now off the play action. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They stick with Jacobs, and he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The lead looks safe, but the Pendles staying down. They're going for this. They'll run for it. Jacobs. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that's good for a few. He brings up 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Air it out on 3rd. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. He'll come up on 1st and 10. Zappi to the air now. Put the body on the line for his team. Offense to the line fast.
13 more yards. That's another Detroit.
They are throwing it again. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Lions trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Zappi back to throw. They're on him again. He goes down again. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
A loss of 4 yards. It's 3rd.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Desperation time here on 4th. Connects with the open man downfield. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Running right, here's Jacobs. There he goes, right sideline. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yes, I will. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where...
Throwing is Zappy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
He's going to throw this one. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
6 yards. And it's third down.
Here we go. 60 even, 60.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Throw complete to Williams. And they are sent off the field. He had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
So this is a Packers win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. But that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your win.
The players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to catch you up on. We'll start at Lambeau Field. The Packers at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And it's the man who made the Green Bay crowd go nuts on draft night, now playing in Lambeau Field, Matthew Golden. He had his way with the defense from beginning to end. How about 4 touchdown catches in the game? From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's a big play by the Bengals defense. They force the errant throw, it's picked off, and they've got room, they've got blockers, and no one's gonna get him. Touchdown. The Bengals get the W by 2 touchdowns. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears hosting the Minnesota Vikings. and it's Caleb Williams. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Bears get the victory, and that's career win number 1 for Ben Johnson. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.